So the Rav4, it's a 2003 facelift with the 2.4 litre engine, all-wheel drive. Doesn't go into 5th gear. So what's happening is you put it in 5th and it just pops straight out. So how we're going to fix that is replacing 5th gear. So luckily for us, we can access it through the wheel well. These little inner gears here, they get worn down and they actually pop out. So I'll show you the process of getting that replaced. So once you get the wheel off, you've just got to get this shield off. So 1, 2, normally a clip there, but it's missing. It's normally clipped here, but it's missing. Then 3, 4, 5. And then this whole plastic casing comes off. That's where we want to be. So behind this case is our 5th gear. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 mils. So we'll rip them off. Now that we're in here, there's a 12 mil here, holds the selector on, so we'll take that off. This will just slide off. Then there's a clip, holds on this harmonic balancer. Then we're actually going to have to pull the harmonic balancer off. So I'll show you all that. Now that we've got the selector off and the clip off, we need a harmonic balance puller to pull off the harmonic balancer. So we'll do that quickly. I'll show you how that fits and pull that off.
Makaih beats.
So under this gear here, there's still roller bearings. I've just taken them out already, but they'll fall out. So get them and pull your gear out. You've got that all taken apart. You can look at your gear. You can actually see, it's quite hard to see because this camera won't focus, but these inner teeth are gnarled, so they're a bit fucked. Same on the selector here. Yeah, there you go. See the The edges there, they've worn down, completely fucked. So we'll chuck the new gear in, new roller bearings, and I forgot what this is called, but we'll chuck a new one of these in too. Time to put it all back together. So fitting the harmonic balancer back on can be a bit of a bitch, but what I've done is I've made my own press. So it's just a bolt using spanners as spacers and a big nut so that it will fit over the drive shaft, and I'll show you how that works, or how I'm going to make that work. Everything back together. Now I'll just clean off all this old silicone gasket and chuck that back on, start putting it all back together. So that's gear in, harmonic balancer back in, gear selector on. It all looks pretty Gucci. Let's see how that goes. Alrighty, cleaned up, just clean the surface up with a little bit of sandpaper. Couldn't get all the silicone off because there's some grooves that it's actually gone into. That'll be alright. So now I'll just clean up this edge, and then I've got some really good gasket maker, so it's aviation grade. I'll show you that, and we'll chuck that on. So this stuff here is the bomb. It does a really good job. So we'll chuck some of that on. You let it sit for a minute-ish until it's got a bit tacky, then you chuck it on, and she'll never leak. Alright, so that's what you do, just a nice good layer. Same thing over here, nice layer, let it dry for a sec, clean up any excess, and then laughing, chuck that on. drop the oil, fill it back up. So this gearbox takes 80 to 90 manual diff oil, gearbox oil. So to change the oil, that's your fuel nut, 124mm, and just under here, another 24mm, and that's your drain. Always crack your fuel first, because if you get that off, you can't get this off, you're in for a world of trouble. Sump bolt cleaned up, so I've made this little doohickey. So it's basically just a hose wedged on and then wedged in, and what that's going to let me do is fill the gearbox up from the top without having to use the pump. Those little hand pumps are a bit shit. They take forever and it starts to hurt your arm. Alright, I'll whack the sump bolt back in and then we'll fill her up. Alright, so she's filling. It's pretty well automatic. So there it goes. Alrighty, all filled up. I spilled a bit when I was pulling the bottle off. That's alright. Put it all back together, and all back together. I just mean this on, wheel on, and I might chuck the wheel on and actually put it in a different spot and give it a wash under here. But yeah, that's it. That's how you replace fifth gear. Change the oil on a Rav4. Oh, she's flexing. I just got the other side jacked up. So I've just moved it to get it nearer to the hose. Give it a good bloody clean. No oil left around there. Looks good. So I'll whack this on. And just before I finish up, I'm actually gonna do a tyre rotation, because these ones have some toe wear. And they've still got plenty of tread. These ones are in much better nick, so I'm gonna do a quick. Alrighty, there it is. All the wheels have been swapped over, gearbox oil changed, fifth gear replaced. She needs a bit more love, the old Rav. It needs a rear diff, what's it called, bushing, and maybe some front shocks and stuff, but she needs a little bit of extra love. I'm going to give it a service soon. Change all the radiator fluid, give it like a major service, if that wasn't what I just did to it. And yeah, see you next time. Thanks heaps for watching. If you like this sort of content, be sure to like it and subscribe. If you don't like it, dislike it, leave a nasty comment. Couldn't care less. Alright, thanks guys. Really appreciate it.